Hi Betty, it's great to see you again. Alright Betty, before we get started today, I do have some really good news for you. After looking at your x-rays and exam findings, I do feel confident that what you have is treatable with chiropractic care. Now, being that this is a chiropractic condition, there are a few things that I would like you to know about chiropractic. Betty, as you may remember from the video, chiropractic is not new nor is it experimental. As a matter of fact, the opposite is true here. We have successfully treated cases just like yours for over 100 years. And because of that, we are now the second largest healing profession in the Western world. So Betty, one thing that I do want you to also keep in mind here, and everything that I'm going over is pointed out here in this pamphlet. But according to a study done by WebMD, we do have a 95% satisfaction rate. You can't find a better record than that in the medical field. So Betty, rest assured, you're in the right place at the right time. Alright, so let's get to the main question here. Why are you having this problem? Why are you having this pain? What's going on? I will start with saying, Betty, it wasn't just one turn, one twist, or one thing that is causing your problem. This is an accumulation of things over years, throughout your lifetime. As a matter of fact, think about from the time that you were born until now. The amount of trauma, the amount of accidents and falls that you've experienced. And this is without receiving any type of treatment, any type of care. A great way to kind of relate that is, what if you never brushed your teeth from the time you were born until now? Imagine the condition your teeth would be in. Better yet, Betty, what if you never got the tires on your car aligned? A blowout would be inevitable. Exactly. So with that being said, it is great, and it is also at the same time very surprising that you're not in more pain than what you are in at this present moment. Your body has received a lot of tissue damage as well as nerve damage from all of this trauma that has been going on. So we definitely are glad that you're here. Now, enough about that. Let's talk more so about the cause. What is the cause of your problem? As you look here, Betty, one of the things that has been happening, your body has been, from the stress of your day-to-day life, it has caused your vertebrae to be pushed and pulled out of alignment. When that happened, that has put a lot of pressure on this disc space, causing you to lose flexibility, irritation to the nerve, as well as sometimes degeneration forming. When you get home, I want you to read through this yellow box, and you will pretty much be amazed by some of the things that can be caused just simply by your vertebrae being misaligned. And the technical term for that is subluxation. Now, Betty, with that being said, one of the other things that does sometimes happen is degeneration. As we look here, I will point out to you as I show you your x-rays what phase of degeneration I have put you in. The thing about degeneration is like any other disease. You never want to just leave it there. You want to do something about it because it's only going to get worse. Here with the subluxation, there are a few things that are very important about your nerves. Your nerves communicate from your brain to the rest of the parts of your body. And if it's being pinched, it's almost like a water hose that's being pinched. No flow is happening. So that message is not getting from your brain to the rest of your body. This is another very important part of why it's important to get this issue resolved. Now, as we look at your x-rays, in your neck area, I did see you have a mild degeneration, and I will circle that here. You've lost some of your curve as well as the disc space has slightly started to narrow. Down in your lower back, you do have a decrease in one area right down here at the L5, S1 area. So definitely want to get things moving in there so that we can prevent degeneration from happening. Now, enough about that, Betty. Let's talk about the solution. How are we going to get rid of this issue? Well, just as I previously stated, this didn't just start, so it's been going on for quite some time now. And therefore, it's going to take some time to get it better. Your body has now become used to the position that it's in. So what's going to happen when you come in We will do a series of adjustments. This is actually what will be correcting the misalignments. When you come in and we adjust you, your body's going to pull the vertebrae right back to where they are because that's the position it's used to being in. Here initially, Betty, it's going to take some frequency and some retraining to get your body to eventually hold that new position. And that's why I've made these recommendations for you. As you may look here, stage 1, that's more of the pain relief stage. My recommendations for you are a total of 3 visits per week for 4 weeks. That's totaling 12 visits. After that point, Betty, because in the pain stage, the goal is the frequency to get the pressure off the nerve. And after that point, more than likely, the pain will go away. But then it's still very important to enter into your stabilization phase. Stabilization is to ensure that this issue doesn't come back. Basically, the pain will be gone, but you'll still be in a very fragile state. So you can go outside and perhaps pick up something and it'll perhaps cause the problem to come back. So stabilization is very important. And my recommendations for you up there is 2 times a week for a total of 3 weeks, equaling 6 visits. After that point, Betty, what's going to be important is to make sure that you maintain all of the progress that has been gained. You're going to continue to do everything that you did in your life prior to getting here, so you definitely want to make sure that you're maintaining the progress that was made. All right, any questions for me? Okay, great. Now, with this being said, there are 2 things that we ask of you, Betty. We do ask that you attend our How to Stay Young class. It's a very informative class that will be really great information for you, your family, your kids, just whomever you may run across. It's only going to take about 15 minutes. We offer it 3 times, Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 and Tuesdays at 1. Which one of those times can I put you in a guest down for? Okay, we'll put you down for Tuesday at 1. Now, the other thing that we do ask of you, Betty, to help to ensure that we get you the results that you would like, we ask that you follow the recommendations as we stated. You know, like I said previously, it's going to take some time to get you better, but these recommendations are what's going to get you there and get you there at the time that we would like. All right, any questions for me? Are you ready to get adjusted? Let's go.